So let's take this question I ended my last video with about your data in the ERP package and go a little bit further with this. The heart of the problem on finance is a data reactive discipline. It creates very little data, but it receives all data from the organization. Every transaction, in a sense, every material transaction needs to make it into the finance system to state the company's position correctly. So your data is the heart of the finance problem. Where are those gaps between the ERP packages and your data? Well, one of the gaps is, in some cases, the coding structure for the ERP package doesn't match your coding structures that you've used. That can be a translation problem. I've talked about that in a set of videos. Finance system architecture, that's one part of the problem. But it's not the most significant. The most significant part of the problem is if you take the idea that I talked about in a very early video that gets watched quite frequently, eliminate posting as the big idea. If we were able to do everything from transaction detail and never post, we would never have any reconciliation. There'd never be a reconciliation process. Reconciliations between different balances and between transactions and balances and between different reports, reconciliation cannot be fully automated, but reconciliation can be eliminated. To go back to transaction detail. Problem is that transaction detail is too expensive to do everything with because we accumulate over time. Creation of balances allows us to tune our computing environment appropriately. I've recently released a white paper on my new website, ledgerlearning.com, that talks about this problem of reconciliation and transactions versus balances. We need to get to more granular types of balances that are used for more types of things. These are concepts that aren't embedded in most of the ERP packages. They kind of work around them. They're add-ons that have been added after the fact as our need for more and more detailed data has grown and compute capacity has increased, the cost of computing has decreased. But they aren't fundamental. If you can get to those fundamental data structures of what I call an instrument ledger that contains the customer contract balances posted on a daily basis, you'll be solving a very fundamental data issue in your finance system, setting you up for many years to come to use that system in an effective way. But it won't be solved by the ERP package by itself. It will require using the best of the ERP packages plus other things in order to get you to that solution.